Hello my friends, this is Gladys from Gladys Garden in Heart of a Gypsy. Thanks for stopping by. I guess I'm out of breath. I have been working a lot. Thanks for stopping by again. And today I have something that I'd like to share. It's a project that I've been working on for a while, several of them. And these are projects that will be for sale on my Etsy. What I do is buy antique cups or saucers or anything like that, or even the gravy saucers, and turn them into pretty pin cushions or unusual pin cushions. And these are quite massive. They're really big, and the way they're going to come, as you see them with all the pin cushion, stick pins on them, it's going to come just like that. You know, on my Etsy it'll be like that. So I'll describe each and every one. When I buy my saucers, I really want them to be as used and, you know, tattered, and I want them to look really vintage as they are, you know, truly vintage. Some of them can be expensive because they, you know, they're brand names, or, you know, antiques that they have to do with collectibles and things of that nature. Well, I don't pay a lot of attention to that. I see a saucer or a gravy bowl or even any other thing, and if I like it, even the sugar bowls, those are very pretty. If you take the lid off, those are very pretty because they have two nice little handles. So you can turn them into something really pretty. But I'm very proud of what I've done today. And you all know there's a lot of tutorials out there as to how to make them, so I'm not going to bore you with all the details. But I'm going to show you one by one. And I'm going to remove them so I can have one at a time. I just kind of wanted to show you how massive they are, you know, on their own. And I'll start with this one. This one is 1 cup, but look how big it is, and it is really beautiful. And this size is really hard to find because this is like your overload size, and especially looking this dainty, very Victorian looking, you don't find them. Usually the ones I find for those are very little, and they're just hard to find. So when I found this one, I was really happy. This one measures about close to 5 inches across here, so it's quite big, you know. So it has a really big pin cushion in it, and most of them, all of them, have some marbles inside, you know, for the weight. Obviously this is something that you're going to, you know, not move it around everywhere, but this is a perfect gift for someone. I know that a lot of you is a time in which you're looking for a different gift for different people, and sometimes you just don't know what to get. This is an unusual gift. So there's your cup. We have some rhinestone trim on the bottom. I created this little charm in here, so it just kind of, you know, dangles in there, so they kind of go both ways, sideways and then to the front. Another trim in here. They also has a little bit of bling and some of this gorgeous trim. And then I created a centerpiece right here, so that one isn't, you don't move it at all. Now these pins, I haven't glued them together, so they're all kind of, you know, everywhere. I gotta do that, but I just wanted to show you because it will take overnight for them, all of them, to dry. I made over 50 tonight, so it will take a long time for them to dry, and I wanted to show them to you and be able to demonstrate you know, how they look on the cup. But what you see in here, it's what's going to come in this cup. This piece right here is already glued to it, and you'll get all those 10 pin cushions with this one, and they're all very unusual, very different, using various metal findings, many of my beads that I've collected over the years. I'm very particular with my beads, so I just, wherever I find them, I get them. So anyhow, so that's one right here, and then I'll put that one aside, and then I'll go to the next one. And I think I did show you this one, just the cup by itself in my previous video. Well, now I have the saucer that goes with it, so it's glued already, and this is the way you're going to have it, and you're going to have all these pin cushions that come with it. And this cup and saucer is a set. So, you know, it's matching, and it's in the pink tone, so it's very cute, very pretty. And you've already seen this one in a previous video. So again, the way you see it, and with all the pin cushions, it will be for sale on my Etsy. Let me put that aside. move on to the next one. This one is my pride and joy. Why? Let me fix this right here. Because, let me show you. It is all actually crystal, see? And it was close to 10 bucks. Yeah, it was very expensive. Obviously, I go to antique stores and things of that nature. And I'd rather, if I don't have to pay a lot, that would be best. But I fell in love with it. I really did. So this is how gorgeous it is inside. And you can see some of that green in there that you see is for those marbles that I put in there. But this is a very large pin cushion, and it's really stuffed. So, your pins can really be held in there. There's a centerpiece right here with 2 different buttons, and also a centerpiece that is like a nice bling. It kind of looks like a crown. Let me see if I can turn it around so if you can, there it is, you can see it. So again, all these beads, or I'm sorry, all these stick pins will be coming with the way you see. And on this one I put some of these trims that has these little beads hanging. Another trim goes over it, and then there's another trim that is kind of it's pearl string, and then I wrapped it around it, and then I put this little pearl findings in here. So it really is very shabby looking, but I really like it. I fell in love with the size and also with the just the look of it, the crystal in it. It just make me want to buy it. I needed to have it, so it will be on my Etsy. And if I don't sell it, obviously I would keep mine. I want to keep all of them, but I can't. I need to survive. So anyhow, so that's one, my pride and joy. I'll put that aside. And then these are your gravy bowls that you would put on a table. Isn't this beautiful? So what I did, put a trim down here. I put 2 trims, one on top of the other one right here. I wanted to bring out those roses that you see in here. They're small, but they're there. And that's why I put this 3 roses in here out of material, and then a centerpiece like half one of those halfway half back flat back pearls in there, and then I put a bling on top, and then I put a little charm, a little locket charm, and I believe these are from Prima, but don't quote me on that. A very large pin cushion, and this one measures, I think this one measures close to 8 to 9, so it's quite massive. But then it holds a lot, and all the stick pins that you see on it, it'll come with the bowl also at the same time. But I really liked it. I liked the size. It was very substantial, so you can still make some more and put them in there. But then this would be an awesome gift. I mean, I don't know who wouldn't want to get that, and if they don't appreciate it, well, maybe they shouldn't have it, right? All right, so and finally, this is the last one I have. It is another saucer bowl, and when I bought it, it was quite expensive, and then I asked, and they told me that this is a very collectible here. I don't know what that is, but I guess it tells you what it belongs to, and that it is highly collectible. So there it is. I just put it there because I loved it. I loved the shape of it. I loved everything about it. So let me put a nice trim in here that has some bling to it, and then I put another trim up here that is in gold, but below that one I put this one that has this little dangly beads on it, and then over that I put that gold one, and over the gold one I did the rhinestone all around it, as you can tell. And then I added this little cameo charm to it that has a little bow on top with some rhinestones, and this one has pearls and rhinestone with a little cameo too. And then again on top I added 2 large flat back pearls on the side with a nice rosette here, like a champagne color rosette, and it has a bling in the middle. And it's kind of hard to see it there, but not only if I'm trying to catch some light, but there's a ring, I mean not a ring, but a bling right there in the middle. It's hard to see. There's another rosette in here, and again all the stick pins that you see on them, they would be coming with the purchase of this pin cushion. So I hope you have liked them, and let me show you what I do. This is what I have. I have this big piece of styrofoam, and when I am making my stick pins, I use my glossy accents. So I'll show you, I'll do one of these ones right here. Let's do this one. So I put a little bit of, you know, of glossy accents right before each bead. It doesn't take much. This glossy accent is very nice glue. Put some more in there. And then be putting the beads together really fast, and then put them back in there. And then once you have them like this, you stick them onto the styrofoam and press all the way down. When you do that, it goes all the way down to the styrofoam. So by the time they're dry, usually by the next day. I always like to leave them, make sure that they're, you know, glued and cemented there. Then the whole thing is all together. And some of these ones are ready like this. So all these ones that you see here were done the same way. I stick them there, and then the next day I get them out. So, well, I hope you have enjoyed this. Some of my projects that I've been making, I wanted to show you those, and they're going to be available. My link will be down there, and I'm going to put lots of pictures for you guys as enjoyment. So thanks a lot, and stop by again, and we'll talk to you guys later. Take care. Bye-bye.
Sarà giunto, che dirò,